Dude, y'all, I hope you're ready. We got Swaps Performance in the house. Swaps and Stuff is what it was used to. So if I call you that tonight, dude, just hang with me, okay?
I'm okay with it.
Yep. So you're here for the Quick 16, but you're going to come back later. I ain't told you this yet, but you're coming back later for a long format episode because, dude, we got to talk more. You've been on the channel before, kind of in a group setting. I want to pick your brain. You just put some Holly Terminator stuff on. I want to get to all that, but first I got to tell them about the Quick 16. The Quick 16, it's rapid fire live feeds, 16 questions, no more than 16 minutes. Basically, it's going to allow us to get more guests, introduce all those new guests to our awesome followers. So here's what I need folks to do. I need you to, 1, share it because we're only on here for another 15 minutes and 6 seconds. 2, I need you to comment who you want on here, who you want me to talk to, because I will hit them up. All right, dude, tell us what Swaps is and who you are and all that kind of stuff, where they can find you.
Swaps Performance, as formerly Swaps and Stuff. You type both of those in on YouTube. You will find me. Swaps Performance, or it'll be swaps_performance.71 on Instagram. And if you'll just hashtag Whistle Gang and anywhere on the internet, you'll pull up any of my videos. So
yeah, buddy. The Whistle Gang, that's kind of how I ended up following you, is because some Turbo LS stuff and some box top Chevy stuff, which is part of my heart that I love that stuff. So, all right, let's get to it. Why don't you tell everybody what your first car was?
1971 LTD.
I mean, dude, does it get any more gangster than that?
I wish I still had it.
Yeah, man, me too. What's your current number one project car? Like, what's first in the stable?
Right now, it's 1971 Cutlass convertible.
Dude, I don't know if I've seen pictures of that thing. And then you've got, hang on, we're going to do a car fleet here in a minute.
All right.
We're going to do a car fleet. What's the most recent car you've purchased?
89 Caprice Classic.
Oh, that's awesome. Is it a daily or is it a next project?
Right now it's semi-daily. I
like it.
I enjoy it. But this time of year I kind of don't, with deer and hunters.
Yeah, they run them deer around. You go end up with one of them on the front of the car.
Right.
So run this down through the current car fleet. What all you got?
Man, I got several. 71 Cutlass, which is my favorite. And then I just got the 89. And then 02 3500 GMC, which I pull everything with. A 93 full-size Blazer, 5-speed, manual. Yes, sir. And that's my daily. And then I have an 81 short bit. But I mean, a lot of these are just sitting there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Projects that are just sitting there.
Yeah, but dude, that's part of the fleet, man. That's future projects. Now, let me ask this: are all those going to get LSs, or just half?
All the older stuff already has LSs in them.
Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. How about one of your favorite car stories?
Car stories, 1970. I don't even know if I should share it. 1975 Buick LeSabre. A friend of mine, needless to say, we drove pretty fast and got away from some red and blues. We'll put it that way.
That's awesome. What were y'all out doing? Y'all out running around being hoodlums?
No, man. Actually, they were wanting somebody else, but
you weren't gonna stick around and find out.
You weren't sticking around and find out. No, sir.
That's awesome. What's been your favorite car that you've owned?
The 71 Cutlass.
That you've owned and sold. Yeah.
That's all. That's been my favorite car since a kid.
Dang, that's crazy, dude. What's the fastest you've driven mile per hour wise?
It's like 180 something on a motorcycle.
Dude, that's insanity. I've been 150s, and that's pretty fast. I can't imagine another 30.
Whatever a 2002 ZX12 shuts off at, that's as fast as I went.
Yeah, I think those were 186 limited. That's crazy, man. That's back to my early days of riding motorcycles, man. I had in 02, I had a 2000 R6 Yamaha, and then I bought a Gixxer 1000. It was a good time.
Yes.
Good times.
Good times. No longer ride anymore.
Yeah, right, man. Hey, listen, you got kids, it ends up like you kind of gotta lay off that stuff. I liked wheelies and stoppies too much. That you'll go over the bars eventually. when and what is your next event that you're going to attend?
Well, they got this thing called Black Friday here locally that they have a race on, and instead of everyone going shopping, all the guys go racing. All the guys go racing, and
yes.
I usually go out there and get some footage and stuff.
Yeah. You going to compete this year? Or are you just going for the fun?
No,
well, dude, listen,
for the fun.
You're going to have to give us some live feeds because I'm sure I'm going to be drug around to some of those events, some of them shopping events.
Shopping events.
Yeah. So I'm going to need some stuff to watch. So make sure you go live on that stuff.
All right.
When you attend an event like that, you typically drive the daily or you drive something cool?
Something cool. If I know I can park up front.
Oh, there you go.
Get there early. Yeah, something cool. But if I know I got to park in the back 40, I'll just drive, just the daily.
Just the daily. That's awesome. Who is your biggest inspiration?
Man, it's actually the same guy I got that 71 Cutlass from, which is my uncle.
Yeah.
And he's passed, but that's where the turning wrenches. I started turning wrenches early with my dad, but I didn't know what I was doing. And then really the learn was with my uncle.
That's cool. Am I crazy to think that you did a couple walkthroughs of like some of his projects on one of the videos?
My uncle? No. No. That's his brother. That's his brother.
Gotcha.
That's my other
Gotcha.
uncle. Yes. That's his brother.
Yep. I was like, man, I thought I had seen that. Y'all,
yeah,
you gotta go
toys.
swap stuff. Oh yeah, dude, that guy has some cool stuff. For all the folks that haven't watched your channel yet, they're gonna enjoy it when they get over there. A lot of cool stuff. And dude, speaking of channels, you just crossed 1,000 subs.
Yes, sir, man. And I appreciate all the help and push and shares from everyone, man. It just seemed like everybody was rooting for me, man, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, dude, it was great to see you finally cross that. Now we got to get you a little bit more watch time to get you monetized so you can buy some car parts with that YouTube money. So for the folks that are paying attention, Swap's Performance on YouTube, I'm going to put it down in the comments so you can do just a direct link in the description. Once this is over, we'll get you over there. All right. What's the closest tool to you?
14 millimeter ratchet wrench.
Nice. Why a 14 right there?
It's usually 13, 14, and 15. Of course, those are the typical ones on the LS. I hold on to those.
They're always close to you. What about the what's one tool you can't live without?
Man, I don't know if you want to say a cell phone's a tool, but it is a very educational piece. That and my laptop. The laptop for as far as trying to learn and do the tuning with. Those two things, especially the phone, it really helps with diagnosing things.
Oh, yeah, dude. Jump on YouTube real quick, search some stuff, search Google. By the end of the night here in the shop, my phone's all dirty, looks bad.
Yes.
Now, I know the answer to this already because of Whistle Gang. But, are you a naturally aspirated, nitrous, or boost guy?
Boost.
Yep.
Boost.
And then there's a second caveat to that question, which is, are you a blower or a turbo guy?
Turbo. That's the only thing I've ever messed with is turbos, So I can't say. I really like to try a supercharger, later.
Yep. Do like a Whipple on the daily. I think would be fun.
I watched this past weekend. I was down at Scary Fast, and I watched a little Mustang LS swap. And it was supercharged, and that thing was boogie.
Yeah. And the cool thing about, I think what would be nice about like a Whipple on a daily is, turbo takes up a ton of room.
Right.
A lot of times it's easy to cut your AC. So, you don't do that. Now you've got to route all the extra exhaust around, all this extra stuff, and everybody knows that's no fun. So, I think a Whipple would be way better on a daily, especially Steven's his wife's daily is the 16 Yukon with the 6.2 in it. And so he's like, man, I need a Whipple.
Do it.
Yeah, exactly right. Now, with you working on older cars, this is a good question for you. Are you a WD-40 or PB Blaster kind of guy?
Man, I've been WD-40 is all I've ever used, man. I wish I like Creole.
Yep.
I like that stuff. But, it's
probably can't find it. Hard to find. And Rich Guido was on last night, and he was talking about Creel, or however you say that word.
Mm-hmm.
So Tim Webb here says, need to work on mine more. Won't you tell him what you work in right now? Like your hashtag Team No Shop.
Team No Shop. I'm outside in the elements. I mean, I'm just come in just now, and a lot of times I'm out there with by flashlight.
Yep.
Headlights and flashlight.
That's awesome. So hey, there's no excuse why people can't get stuff done. If you're out there working on it, getting those builds done, ain't no reason.
There's just no pulling a transmission in the gravel. I know we all done it from time to time, but it's no fun, in the gravel, because you just can't get the jack to never be where you want it to be, even with a piece of board underneath there.
Right. That's 100% true. Dirty Panda says, a man of my heart. Outside stuff. So last one here, and then I've got a couple bonus questions if we've got some time. Are you a gloves or bare hands kind of guy?
Bare hands. I just can't do the gloves.
Yep, I got you. I'm a gloves guy. I tend to make a big mess, and then I need to be able to flip that thing off and throw it in the trash. All right. So I got to ask you, why the box top type stuff? Why the 70s, 80s GM cars?
The square, like your Caprices and stuff, man, they're really hot right now. And I've had them years ago, and and I was on the hunt for one again. And then, to be honest, I was actually able to acquire two when I got one. So the 89, I also got an 88 too, but it needs a little bit more work. So, but I like them. Plenty of room. As they ride right now in the 305 form, they got really, really good gas mileage for a big car,
Oh yeah, dude. Well, and it's probably a $700 and a 308 gear. It has no acceleration, but above 50, that thing probably gets out and moves.
Yes.
I want to say hey to D Brooks. He just popped over here. He was on a live. I don't know if he's still live or not. But guys, he's doing nonstop November content every day, right? I think that's the deal. He's going to be out all the time. So make sure you follow D Brooks. We're going to have him on later too. He just doesn't know it yet. I think he'd be a real good quick 16. And then
he's a car collector.
Yeah. Hey, there you go.
G-body collector. I don't think there's one he don't have.
Oh man, that's awesome. All right, we got 3.5 minutes. Why don't you give us your dream build?
Dream build, man. People probably won't believe this, man, but a cab over wedge bed.
Dude, I knew I liked you from the very beginning. Now that just cements it.
Man, I got cab over wedge bed, and then on the back of that cab over wedge bed, I would love to build a Willys Jeep.
Oh, yes. Like 4-wheel drive, or are you gonna
two-wheel drive, but still with the big wheel. The big wheel setup, like the gnarly tires, I guess you would call it. Maybe 4-wheel drive, why not? But of course, with maybe twin turbo, something hanging out the hood, or no hood rather. And then
just stick it right up.
Right, and some real fat meats in the back.
That'd be awesome. There's been a couple of the early tubs like that are super fast. Super fast.
And none of nothing to race, nothing to just to cruise around in.
Yeah, just something that makes 700. Weighs 2,500 pounds. Yeah, we'll smoke anything I pull up next to.
My goal, it's a personal goal, is to have a 4-digit car somewhere.
Well, dude,
4-digit car.
You've made 600 on several cars, right?
I'm 625 on the Monte Carlo. Well, I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, 625 on Monte Carlo, and 780 on my little Fox Body Mustang.
That's what's up, dude. That's a bunch of power. That's what people don't get, man. That kind of power is big time. So we're coming to the winter months here with Team No Shop, dude. What kind of content should we be looking for the next 3 or 4 months?
Well, you'll see a lot of cold starts, real cold starts, not the ones that they say it's a cold start. No.
It starts up and there's no condensation coming out. You're like, oh, you've been running that thing for a while.
Right. But no, my main thing right now is tying up some loose ends. Of course, the Cutlass is what I'm working on. I want to hear it running. It was a running 6.0 swap, my very first swap, my very first paint job, my very first everything. And I decided, well, it needs a turbo.
Yeah. So it's on. Hey, you can't coin the phrase whistle gang and not have turbos on all the stuff, man.
Right.
That's exactly right. Well, hey, we got 40 seconds. What do you want to leave people with, man? What can we tell them before we get out of here?
Man, just check me out. Hopefully, you can learn something, see something that you enjoy, have fun while I'm having fun, and It's a learning process with me too.
That's awesome. And hey, listen, y'all make sure, like, if you like his stuff, hit the like button. If you think you see something that you can help with, man, make a comment in that stuff. Help this dude get there, get that watch time. You're so close, man. It's like, you're like right there. All right, dude, 11 seconds.
I appreciate you for having me on, man. Again, you know what I mean? I appreciate that.
Oh, you just wait till next time. You wait till that. We're going to be on here 3 hours. All right, got to go.
All right.